Morning guys, it's Charlie back again for another daily vlog here. Today what I'll be working on is spending time with my daughter. So I have a meeting with my employees this morning at 9 a.m. I already had a sales meeting this morning. I have another 2 sales meetings today. I got some proposals to write, some other stuff, but I'm not going to be like fussing around with any other extra stuff today. I'll be spending time with my little girl because she's home for today because Veterans Day is observed today, so she has the day off school. So that's what I'll be working on. Yesterday was a pretty good day. You know, I got a couple new leads, a couple new proposals to write out of that. My Facebook marketing continues to work better and better as I use it more and more. And I'm constantly just kind of working my way through and getting more and more deals in. So I have, as I said, 2 more sales meetings today. I don't imagine either of them are going to close. I'm going to attack them as if they will. But, you know, it's kind of the nature of the beast. So I'm going to be working on pushing towards some more deals in for next week and things like that coming into the weekend here. But I took a master class yesterday on marketing my agency, and I've realized that, you know, my lead generation techniques, 10 a day, they're good to get started, right? So I have my 6 or 7 clients between websites and marketing and this and that I work with right now that I've gotten off of this. Those are the ones that work with me all the time. You know, I've worked with, you know, probably 15 different companies now this year for various types of marketing. And you know, I think it's time for me to spin up to some of these bigger companies that are looking to spend $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 a month on a marketing system. And because of that, you know, it warrants a different type of lead generation. You know, you aren't going to just call these guys straight cold and get on the phone with the decision maker. You know, and if you try and do it strictly by that method, it takes months. And I don't really have that kind of time, nor do I want to have that kind of time, because it'll essentially double my workload for months while I try and close one of these, which is what I realized in like August, if you guys have followed along from Facebook. So my thought right now is that, and what I learned from that masterclass is that I really need to take my own medicine. I need to come up with a paid ad strategy that will be effective for my business and will generate me leads of people who are already, as I've said here before, you know, with finding leads, spending in the space and spending big, and are looking for better results. So with all that being said, that's going to be my focus now. I think kind of like my thought work over the weekend is going to be figuring out what I think I should be doing. And then I have a coaching call with the guys from this company on Monday that I'm pretty stoked about to figure out what they and I will believe will be the most effective way to generate those leads. So lots of market research I'm going to be working on today in my spare time. Yeah, and that'll pretty much be the nature of what's happening. Because right now what I'm noticing is that, you know, when I get in touch with these companies that want to spend $750, $1,000, $1,200, lots of think about it, lots of not right nows, you know, and that's follow up, and they eventually close, you know, after 2-3 months, or, you know, at least 3 or 4 calls. But these people aren't necessarily ready to buy, you know, because I'm contacting them cold. So I think to truncate my sales process, you know, getting good inbound leads is going to be really the key, you know, from here forward, to kind of keep the process flowing. So today I'll probably do like a voicemail party later this afternoon leave 10 voicemails just to keep the prospecting solid. And yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. So I've been reading Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. It's a really excellent book. And I've really been enjoying how the book, really speaks to kind of what I experienced in August. I come back to that a lot because I'm still kind of dismantling that mistake that I made and figuring it out. Because July, as you guys know, I made 10 dials a day, every single day. Didn't skip a single day for the entire month. Also did some pretty intense exercise and everything else. And because of that, I think between July and August, I probably closed like $15,000-$16,000 in work. I think August was like an $11,000 month. Not in cash, but in deals. So that's awesome. And I have yet to be able to replicate that. And so it would be reasonable to say, okay, Charlie, well, let's go back to that 10 a day. However, especially looking at how, the types of clients they were, the fact that, they paid me for a few months for marketing, said they saw the value, definitely got leads, and then quit. They're very price conscious about websites and price conscious about ad spend and this and that. It's not the best type of client to have, because these types of clients don't keep feeding you for the rest of your life. So my goal is to get to $30,000 months. I want to make $300,000 in 2018. And with that in mind, this business model would be sustainable, right? Like I could make, what's 365 times 10? 3,650 cold calls in 2018 to 3,650 different businesses, and I'd probably make 300 grand that year, or just about, well into the ones, maybe a two. But it was a lot of work when I did that, and I didn't take any days off. And more importantly, as I said, the $300,000 year should be set up for the $500,000 or $600,000 year the year after, right? Because if I do 300 grand in 2018, right, and they're those types of clients, I can't like take a month off or like go on a mini retirement like my wife and I want to in 2019, or even in partway through 2018, because those clients need constant servicing, or I have to close more, I have to bring in more deals and this and that, and it's not the ideal business model for me, which is why I think I've been fighting it subconsciously. Like I've been making calls and like, not following up like I should be, not staying on top of deals like I should be, things like that. Because I know that even if I get these clients, a lot of them just want a website, just want me to show them some marketing stuff, $500 here, $1,000 here. It's not like $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 over the course of the year, $10,000, $12,000 over the course of the year, etc., which are really the deals that I'm looking for. Because I want to build those client relationships, I want to set up the structure, I want to make those companies successful, and then I want to scale that structure. That's my goal. And with the way that I'm closing deals right now, I'm getting a website here, some marketing help here, 3 months of marketing here, this and that. They're all truncated. They aren't like, let's work together forever type of things. And that's a problem, because I want to get these clients that, as I've said before, come to me because I'm the one-stop shop for marketing. So that's my goal, and the way that these deals are coming in right now doesn't really get me there. Like, yeah, I get the website and then I give them marketing and they see the value, but then they're like, we don't have the money. That $2,000 was like my marketing budget for the quarter. So when that's the case, it doesn't help my cause. Um, so I need to change my strategy. I need to do more inbound stuff, and this is going to be the way. I've been having a fair amount of luck um, with Facebook inbound, right? But those guys who are on Facebook, generally in these groups, they're looking to spend like the 500 or so a month, on their marketing, which is cool because, as I said, I get to own the asset. I build it out on their dime. It works out for everybody because they get the leads. They don't have to worry about it. I get the asset. If they cancel, I transfer it to someone else, etc., etc. But it takes 4 times as much work to close 4 of those for $2,000 a month in total than it would take to just close one $2,000 a month client if I had the lead. So inbound lead generation of higher ticket clients needs to happen, I think, is an easy way to say it. So on the month I got like $5,250 coming in total so far, which is okay, but I want to get another $4,750. So I have the deals in the pipe to do it. I want to get more so that December is also solid, and just keep chugging on through. Also on Monday, I'm meeting with a pretty big real estate investor in the area. He owns 8 different properties. I think he has like 25 different units in the area. It's an older gentleman. He's 73, and he's looking to offload his properties. So I'm hoping against hope, that I can convince him to seller finance to me the house that is across the street from me. And he said he's going to come up with a price. I got some cash to throw at it as well, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to close him very soon, on Monday, on doing seller financing with me. So that'll be really killer. I'll be working over the weekend to come correct with that as well, because I'm like looking around because I don't want him to hear me, but it has a garage, has a nice 2-car garage that's right across the street from my house. So I kind of want to be able to store my Porsche in there and my tools, because right now they're in like a shitty shed, and I just can't justify buying a garage right now. It's not what my business plans are. That's like a nice thing you get when you're ready to retire, in my mind. But this way, I'm buying an asset that it improves our financial situation, increases cash flow, and it just so happens to come with a free garage. Not bad. So those are my thoughts right now. Higher ticket income or inbound lead gen needs to be a focus, because I have the reviews on Facebook and Google. I got the website, I got the chops, I got the skills. I'm having a hard time taking my own medicine. I'm having a hard time being like, no, I need to spend $500, $600, $700 a month on marketing. I need to, and I need to then take those leads and convert them into $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month in deals. If I can do that, then I'll be where I need to be, by the beginning of next year. So that's what I got going on today, guys. Happy Veterans Day to those veterans that are out there watching. Thank you for your service. My father was in the Air Corps. A lot of my very good friends and mentors were in the armed forces, and I can't thank you enough. So thank you. Enjoy your weekend, veterans and non-veterans more so, and have a good day.